shall we? I mean, I'm gonna keep this one. I might keep this one. I'm going to lead on Neonate here, I think. Why are there groves in my aggro deck? Why are there groves in my aggro deck? I'm just playing a deck list somebody sent me and thinking about it while we go. Oh, this is bad because they could take one of these from us. Should I have gone for the turn one? I kind of want to wait here, I think. Because I have a better chance to hit more vines or a bridge from below if I like wait and take a draw step here. All right, so I'm gonna discard this. Oh no, I want that. No, I need two creatures though too. God, this deck's real awkward. I guess I just want to discard more cards altogether, right? So I'm gonna discard these two, then I'm gonna hope to hit bridges or Faithless Lootings here, and I didn't hit either of those. So like, I've spent my entire hand, and I have a 4/3 to show for it. I guess I should have just Vengevine done one. Well, this is going about as anticipated. No! It was the next card, chat! It was the next card! It was the next card, chat! Alright, I'm done. Alright, it works, sorta.
So is there food all over my floor?
No, I cleaned it up.
How did that even happen? You did not clean it all up. There's literally 2 noodles right there.
There's just 2. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Please don't yell at me. I already feel sad. I'm very dumb.
There's crumbs everywhere.
I will vacuum later.
How did that even happen?
Because I set the bowl here and then it fell off.
Well, that was a really dumb place to set it.
It was a really bad place to set it. You're not wrong. Thank you for making me more food.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't tell if she loves me because she made me more food or if she hates me for messing up in the first place. Alright, I'm gonna add Lightning Accent and trim a Spirit Guide, I think. Maybe, I don't know. They're playing some kind of mid-range deck.
Put that in the garbage can.
I'm going to put in the garbage can, okay? Alright, we're gonna try.
Do you really think that should be that close to the edge?
I love you.
Whatever.
Well, this is going swimmingly, chat. Alright, I've got some 1-mana 1/1s, and I've got a 2-mana 1/1. Can I ever beat that card? Is that a beatable Magic card? This league's gonna be real quick. We'll play at least 4 matches this league. We'll try and go off at least once. Let's alright, take two. Take two. JMP, to answer your question, someone asked about no weekend streams on the regular. I never schedule the weekend streams on a consistent basis because I'm traveling on occasion and other stuff like that. So I'm still planning to do one weekend evening stream on the weekends that I'm home. But it won't consistently always be Saturday or always be Sunday. It's going to depend on like what Christy's plans are for us. And the sound of love and hate in her voice was great. Thanks for the bits back down. I'll use them to replace the bowl of mac and cheese I spilled on the floor. My favorite thing about playing tier 3 modern decks is when people come in chat and let me know that we're playing the bad version of the tier 3 modern deck. It's actually just my favorite thing, because it never fails that's the claim someone comes in and makes. You know, Hogland, you're playing the bad version of the bad deck. Yeah, sure. All right, chat. Thankfully, this bowl that she brought me on my second dinner that we're not gonna spill on the floor is a little bit smaller, so it's harder to knock off the table. All right, next turn is gonna be great, right? You build a modern deck and then you give Wizards of the Coast your $8 and they let you play. So if you discard Bridge from Below with Insolent Neonate, you get a zombie token. Fun fact. Fun fact. All right, Vengevines, please. Vengevines, please. Come on, Vengevines. It's another Bridge from Below. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna discard this. I'm gonna discard this land that I don't need. Well, we're going off this turn, huh? We're doing it, chat? Cast. Hey, Jeff, I'm back from my birthday party, wasted AF. Being disspaced because my Tinder date didn't make out with me. Is this Twitch wisdom? I don't know, James. I've never Tindered before. Christy and I got together before swiping was a thing. This is turn 2. This is turn 2. We're doing the thing. Opponent doesn't know how Bridge from Below works. God bless. 18 power. Go. Please let this be good enough. Yep. They definitely could have sacked things. But they didn't. God bless them. Look, chat, my deck needs a handicap, okay? To be fair, our opponents probably never had Bridge from Below put into play against them. The prison deck crashed and burned tonight. We did not lock anybody up. All right, so 14U. All right, they're gonna put these on Vault Scourge. They're gonna put them on there? That's interesting. Oh, it's gonna let it trade with a hollowed one later, right? Wait, why didn't they trade with the zombie? I don't know. I'm not asking questions. Your move. Hopefully this lightning axe will be lethal. Get you. Braid Tremolo is a great meme card. You could probably argue it's like the OG meme card. Yeah, scoreboard. All right. Pretty sure this is our first cut. Is in the event our opponent decides they want to do things correctly, it's really bad. I think I want a lot of these cards. Do I want to cut my go fast plan? Just like slow down a little bit. Hey, Talrand. Randy's back. Thanks for the 5-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Just gonna trim things up here. Maybe E is too slow. I guess these things are a little bit worse without the bridges. Hey, Mr. Titan, thanks a lot for the Twitch Prime support. There's a lot of excellent people streaming on Twitch right now, so I appreciate you putting a Twitch Prime towards my channel this month. Thank you for that. Why does bridge? It's a troll thing, right? Well, this hand is great. I am eating a Velveeta cheese burrito thing. So do I want to, if I wait till looting, I can cast Hollowed One next turn, which is nice. So I think I'm going to wait. It does mean Grim Lavamancer won't be a castable second creature to bring the Vengevines back, but like I have a bunch of zeros. I'm going to axe this Bolt Scourge. Let's like get this off the table. We drew Grim Lavamancer as a punishment. 0 mana creature, please. All right, well, I guess I'm waiting a turn now. That's fine, right? Second Nature's claim this during their upkeep. It's my favorite math class I've taken. I like things involving calculus too, complex integration. That was probably one of my favorites. I also really like graph theory too. So I need to cast 2 creature spells in the same turn to bring the Vengevines back. So I want to cast both of these in the same turn. Yep. Bridge seems pretty bad against the Arcbound Ravager deck. I'm by no means an expert, though. Nope. So, let's talk about the timing on my spell. I opted to Nature's Claim during their upkeep because they had the Welding Jar anyway. So if I Nature's Claimed on my turn, they'd Welding Jar the Steel Overseer on my turn. And then they would have gotten 1/1 counters on these when they activated the Steel Overseer. the way I sequenced forced them to use this during their upkeep in order to save it with the welding jar, which meant that my opponent didn't get 1/1 counters on the extra creatures they played out during their main phase that turn. So there was in fact a reason for the way I sequenced. These are just gonna be too slow, right? Yeah, we're just into these things. This seems like oops all spells Belcher level fragile. It's still early. We're still playing games, but that's what it feels like. Look at that. I finished my meal without spilling it. I'm so impressive. Yeah, it seems sweet for blowing up with. I don't know that it seems particularly good. And to be fair, my bar for good is pretty low. We died to Tron and we beat everything else. So we ended up 4-1. I should probably drink some water. I've had 2 alcohols and I haven't had any water this evening. I mean, I can't mulligan double Ancient Grudge, right? Against Affinity. Land. Vengevines. Land. Well, that's really unfortunate for us. Should attack for 1 first. I'm gonna dig for a land again here. Ding, ding, ding. Yep. If I 4-0 with my standard deck, will you play it? I'm 2-0 right now. I really don't want to play standard, Justin. I think I'm just supposed to start grudging things. I need to spend my mana. You can maybe argue that I could wait. I don't really want to give them a chance to untap and put counters on these Blink Moth Nexuses, though. You could play it in Modern as a compromise. Maybe I should do 1 day of Standard to gauge interest. Oh, I've had a few people ask. I don't know, there's just so much Modern. What, there's like 50 Modern decks in the queue. Now we're just gonna play Modern. It's fine. I don't wanna exert the brain power learning a new format, chat. That sounds like a lot of work. I don't even have anything good to Cathartic to Ancient Grudge here. Okay. All right. Got 8 power into play. Okay, are we doing it? We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. I mean, I don't have anything against formats that rotate. It's just like Modern's so popular and it's in such a good spot right now. It's like hard for me to go like, all right, let's play something that's not Modern because Modern's great right now. All right, well, hopefully these Ancient Grudges in the back of these dorks are just going to carry this game here. I get to destroy 3 more artifacts total. So like with 8 power in play, it's probably going to be pretty decent for us. I assume we're going to see them sack a bunch of stuff to this. What do I think of Eldrazi Tron? Every time I see Eldrazi Tron get played, I'm confused as to why you wouldn't just play Green Tron. Like, if I'm going to go through the trouble of like putting Tron lands in my deck and assembling them, why wouldn't I just cast Karn? We'll see. I'm a very much a proponent of solved formats aren't bad formats. Bad formats are bad formats. So like a solved format isn't necessarily bad. If you're new to the stream, we regularly refer to Eldrazi Tron as bad Tron on this stream. Mostly because every time I see it played, I'm like, this seems like bad Tron. I'm gonna go ahead and flashback this Ancient Grudge on one of these so they're not racing as much. It also gets rid of the known information, so like maybe this encourages my opponent to make a play that could be really good for us where they like try and load up on this other Vault Scourge and we kill them with this one. Unfortunate that they didn't take the bait. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle this. No, I guess I have a Faithless Looting in my bin. I'll take one more crack here. See how they end up lining up their blocks here. I always get really sad when someone's playing, when we get queued into Tron, and then like they play an Eldrazi Temple, and you're like, oh good, we have a chance. They're playing the bad Tron deck. I don't think that's necessarily true about every standard format, Turduncan. I think bad standard formats kind of fall into what you just described, but I think well-designed and enjoyable standard formats don't have the issue that you just described. I wonder if they're going to get frisky and pull the trigger on putting counters on this Vault Scourge or not. If they don't, I'm just taking one, and I'm just going to like Ancient Grudge their blockers out of my way here. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and grudge this. To be fair, it's been a super long time since we had a really good standard format. So I don't really fault people for like not being familiar with what a super good standard format looks like. Opponents missed a bunch of counters this game. So next turn we get to flashback Faithless Looting, and we have to draw a 0 mana creature or a Street Wraith into a 1 mana creature to be able to bring back both Vengevines and kill them. Yeah, like I've described. I've described standard for the last 2 years has been like an abusive relationship. It's just like, you know, it could be better, but it's been bad for so long that you're just like, nope, this is just how it is. Well, that's a mighty fine backup plan in case we don't hit lethal here. That's exceptionally unlucky. I didn't grudge the... Oh, with the trigger on the stack. Because I'm dumb. That's why. I didn't make the good play because I didn't think about it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and claim this now proactively, so that way they can't, like, untap, play a blue source, and play a Spell Pierce on me. Alright, it took 2 Ancient Grudges and a Nature's Claim, but we might scrape this one out. I really liked Con Standard. It had a competitive combo deck, it had competitive aggro decks, it had competitive control decks. Like, that was a really, really well-balanced standard format, I think. I got to play Savage Knuckleblade a bunch. It was just like win-win-win, really. Lots of good things going on. Say hello to my little friend. Smashy, smashy. I agree. Did you know that there was a world where Temur could have been competitive? Temur Charm apparently got nerfed several times during development. We did it, chat. We're on the scoreboard. Vengevine has a casting cost. More relevant than Bridge from Below's casting cost, even. All right. 1-1. Well, that's better than expected. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out on a Friday. I hope everyone's having a great start to your weekend. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time TCG player and content producer here on Twitch. I stream Magic 30+ hours a week. If you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Subscriptions start at $4.99 a month, or if you are someone who has Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gives you a free channel subscription every single month. You'd also support my stuff by supporting my sponsors, mtgotraders.com. We'd love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. Mack Weldon provides premium men's clothing. Using code Jeff Hoagland, you can save 20% on your first order with them at bit.ly/HoogleClothes. They make a lot of casual menswear, such as polos, t-shirts, boxer briefs, all sorts of stuff like that. This is one of their polos that I'm wearing now. Be sure to check them out. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. There's a lot of great people producing content on Twitch, so I appreciate you choosing to spend your time here with me. Remember, if you miss any of my stuff, check out the YouTube channel after the fact. All the stuff gets broken up on there. We played Blue Red Prison earlier tonight. We played Green Black Midrange earlier tonight. And then we'll wrap it up here with some Hallowed Vine. I will be live again at some point later this weekend, either tomorrow or Sunday evening after the Open wraps up. I need to confirm with the boss on which of those 2 days she would prefer I'm live. Bridge actually has no text while it's in play. It helps devotion. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 3+3 devotion. Alright, what does this hand do? God, these spirit guides are so dumb. Why are there spirit guides in this deck? Oh, alcohol. Quick trip for you. With your love for Temur Flash and Big Nucks, were you ever a fan of Temur Delver? No, Temur Delver's a different style of deck. That's just like a Wasteland Miserable deck. Hey, JQL girl, you've been entertaining, so why not go for another month? JQL is pronounced Jackal. Jackal girl. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. I'll try to remember that one. Thanks for re-upping. I appreciate it. We're going to get to Blue Black Mill real soon. I believe it's towards the top of the queue now. It's getting close. I remember looking at the thing, and I can pull it up. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. Probably Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this on the draw. No! No, opponent, please don't take my bridge from below. No, please stop. Don't take my bridge from below, opponent. No, please, not my bridge from below. Not my bridge from below. Please, please, opponent. Anyone? Bueller? It's a pretty swamp. What are we thinking? Lincoln, I've been thinking. They're reading bridge. Trying to figure out what in the heck is going on exactly. They probably just take Insolent Neonate, right? Yeah, that seems right. That is precisely what this hand needed. I mean, okay, this is 8 power turn 1, right? This is what we're trying to do, right, chat? Your move, Yugi boy. This is all I got. I'm hoping this is good enough. This deck is literally Belcher. This is modern Belcher is what this is. It's put all your eggs in the basket, cross your fingers, and you're like, is this good enough? Please tell me this is good enough. Get out of here. 8 power turn 1 through, yeah, that's true. Through an Inquisition. Ooh, piece of candy for later. Alright, smashy, smashy. This land is terrible. This land should not be in the deck. This should be Copperline. There's not Copperline Gorge in this deck, right? Yeah, this should almost certainly be Copperline Gorge. Don't terminate me. I can't win the game if my all-in-one dies. God bless you. Just fatal push my thing. Yeah, Grove is pretty terrible. I'm gonna be honest and just say I imported the list, didn't think about it. Someday, Hoglin's gonna vet the mana bases, he said. Someday. Somewhere over the rainbow. Well, that was apparently good enough. Alright, yup. Yup. I'm just gonna cut the 3 mana monkeys and go Axe and 2 hunters in. Let's do it. Maybe. Occasionally you cash leagues with Belcher, right? We occasionally cash leagues with Belcher. I'll leave 1 mana guy in. He was pretty good. We didn't even get to Vengevine them. It's pretty unlucky on our part. What does this hand do? This is probably a keep, right? This is 4 power turn 1. That's really fucking rude, opponent. Alright, I'm gonna try and force them to crack the spell bomb. If they don't crack the spell bomb here, I'm gonna cast the Hangarback Walker and get another 2/2. Sweet. All right. It's good for us. This was like the ideal outcome, right? Like we got a grizzly bear out of it, and they blew the spell bomb. So like hopefully these Faithless Lootings can do some stuff next turn. Yeah, Grove's real bad in this deck. Is that a good draw, chat? What do you think about that one? Oh, I should have done this first, right? Well, really? Really? Alrighty. Hopefully, let's find some Vengevines here, chat. Gosh, we're so unlucky. Just the unluckiest. God, could you imagine if we'd have flooped into a Vengevine here? This deck's silly. If you're looking to meme, let me tell you about a meme. This is wholesome content, right? That's what I'm saying. Just good, clean Magic the Gathering. I'm gonna concede to a Maelstrom Pulse. All right, chat, on the play, I'm gonna cut these big game hunters and put these mana monkeys back in. Let's just beep, hop in our Jeep and run them over. Let's go. Giddy up. Giddy up. Giddy up, doggy. We're coming. We're riding them down. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 da. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 da. I don't know how to process what this hand does. It's pretty bad, right? Not only is Grove bad, but like it doesn't have any lootings. Yeah. This hand also does nothing. This hand also does nothing. All right, we're moving on. Moving on. Charmagusi with the $12 donation. Oh no, my dashboard isn't loaded. Let's try that again. What do we got? All this talk about Belcher and it's not even in the queue. Let's get the People's Cannon online. Sounds good. I'll get that added. While we're waiting for the next match to pop, and plug the other half of the sponsors. InkedGaming.com can help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. Cardsteer.com can help you turn your cards into other cards or cash directly with other players. There's no haggling. They just take 1% fee off the top. And of course, this stream is brought to you by the very wonderful folks like Anaronix, Justin Nivik, and of course, all of y'all out there. Thanks for watching, folks. Without you, there wouldn't be a reason to stream. So we're 1 and 2. I'm feeling a comeback. Modern decks are 3-2 decks. So let's see if we can run them down. His hand's pretty good. Pretty good. Needs a Faithless Looting or a Cathartic Reunion. Yeah, we're not playing a deck that plays through things. We're playing a gimmicky deck that just tries to cheese people. I was on the play chord for 4. I feel like on the play I can't keep a hand that bad. If I waste time like waiting 6 turns for you to kill me, that's time I could have spent trying to cheese somebody else. We're not in it to grind out every point of percentage. We're in it for the cheese. Awesome, Squirrel. Yeah, I think and I still put a couple, like I'm gonna still do an evening on the weekend a lot of the time, and I've got one evening in the middle, so hopefully everybody will be able to catch live at some point, and overall the schedule is more content than I was doing previously, so I'm excited to give it a try. I'm not sure who's more excited, Declan to go to daycare or me to start producing more content, because Declan's like super pumped to well, this hand is just silly. This hand's the reason to play this deck, chat. Discard this bridge from below. Yep. Oh, this doesn't work the way I want it to work. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up, chat. I messed it up. I was thinking I needed to do it the other way, right? I needed to do the other way. Fuck. So I needed to discard the Vengevine first, and now I just have nothing because I messed it up. And I guess I should have held that at that point. Yeah, I should have held that at that point. So I'd be down a zombie, but I'd have a Vengevine in play. Mistakes were made. The fact that I drew another creature means that I can play this and have 2 shots of drawing another creature at the Vengevine next turn. We did win one. Griffinson, I've determined that this deck is literally modern Charbelcher for reference. Lightning Bolt Mazombie, yep. Joke's on you, I wasn't gonna block anyways. Come on. Creature, please. 0 mana creature, please. 1 mana creature, please. If we hit a way to put this Vengevine into play, we should be in a pretty good spot. Because we'll have 10 power in play then. 9 or 10. Even Faithless Looting is redraws. That is not redraws. I probably should have fetched Stomping Ground here, right? At least I don't really have green spells other than casting Vengevine game 1. Hard cast Flame Wake. Well, their hand's pretty bad. Can't block, so not going to. I would love to draw a Vengevine and then draw into some 3 mana and into some 0 mana things here. Well, there's an Endless one. All right. I'm gonna ditch these lands. Just want the most chances to hit things here. Can I get this Vengevine into play, please? God, that's unreal. Oh no, chat. Chat, we're so unlucky, chat. We haven't drawn a Faithless Looting in 18 cards either. If we had a Faithless Looting we could flashback, we'd be in a fine spot here too. I'm leaving back a blocker. That's cute. I mean, their hand's also not doing a whole lot, right? So... So, I was going to play the Curses deck tonight instead of this one. But, ley lines are currently bugged on Magic Online, so we're not. I almost cast it to send a message. I almost did. I almost did for the funsies. There's just random red fetches in our deck. Our deck doesn't play any non-mountain land, so any red fetches will do. Apparently, if you mulligan and have a ley line in your opener, the game locks up or something. I saw someone post about it on Twitter and saw other people confirming it, so I figured I'd rather just skip them for now until they say something. Kinda. I think I want to wait one more turn here. I don't know. Like, I can't block anyways. We played green-black mid-range and blue-red prison. They lost double hollowed one in that Goblin Lore. At least they're running as bad as we are. Am I dead, though? We're dead to Bolt. We're dead to that as well. God bless. I guess Lightning Axe is fine. Cathartic Reunion is a little bit medium. Just gonna go ahead and submit, move on. It's not a bug, it's a feature. It gives you free leagues, right? I just want to kill them. I think, honestly, like, the more I think about this deck and the more I compare it to Belcher, like, just diluting our game plan seems really bad. I just want to, like, try and kill them by doing our thing. I think our linear thing is better than their linear thing, so I really don't want to slow down and interact with them, I don't think. Like, Grim Lavamancer and Big Game Hunter, these are, like, situational cards that are kind of okay, but, like, I think I'd rather just, like, try and race them. I think both Jeskai Nahiri and Green Black Midrange are reasonable decks. They're two of the three decks I'm considering playing for the Open. I think I'm gonna play Green Black. God, all right, we're gonna play. This is a friendly league anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play the last one and see if we can slide out one more, go off one more time before we close the night out. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Yeah, I've streamed Nahiri a few times recently. I think that deck list is okay. I think it's got a lot of good tools. I think having the combo finish is very good. Yep. Yeah, we played 2 or 3 leagues with it recently. We played another league with Green Black tonight. I like that list a lot. Or like 4-color Traverse Shadow. I think it's like an okay pile of like reasonable modern legal cards. That's interactive. It's got a fast clock and it's got disruption. It's probably fine. It kind of gets hosed by Graveyard Hate at good bits, but if you're okay with that, it's probably acceptable. I think I'm gonna keep this. Our hand just like cycles a bunch of stuff, right? Yeah, between Cast Down and Fatal Push and Tracker and Damping Sphere, I really just don't think Black-Green needs a splash anymore. You don't have a Chinese place in under an hour from you, Nivek? That's terrible. Where do you live? Do you live in a major metropolitan area, or are you in, like, the boons somewhere? Out in the middle of nowhere. I personally would not want to know. I'm gonna play this in pass for now. We look like Dredge currently. Which Dredge is actually kind of a bad matchup for Burn. We're gonna find out here in a moment that we're not, obviously. That's kind of a tilt. No, Colonnade's pretty important. You could maybe get away with 2. You want at least 2. All right, I'm saying there's a chance, chat. I'm saying that if their hand is bad, maybe we can kill them next turn. Street Wraith versus Bird is A+. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I want to let people know in advance I don't plan to sideboard for game 2. We're just going to shuffle up and see if we can get our nuts draw. This is kind of a neat glass cannon deck. I feel like there's something sweet for an FNM or like a weeknight Magic tournament. You have the cards for this. It seems like a good thing to blast off. You want to annoy some people. Got some sweet get 8 and 12 power into play by like turns 1 and 2. Got lands, chat. Creatures. I mean, we're gonna put 12 power into play this turn. Unfortunately, it's turn 3 against Burn, so that's just like far too slow. Yeah, I feel like if you're not on bridges, you're probably a fundamentally different deck. Even if you're like playing a Vengevine Hollowed One deck, you're still going to be like, there's like a pretty fundamental difference with like the more all in with Bridge from Below versus not. I assume they're just going to like 3-us, untap 3-us here. Or 4-us, untapped 3-us, whatever. Yep. Decks use Nile Spellbomb as opposed to the one you just asked about. I should have played a land. It doesn't matter. We're dead. Because they want an artifact in their discard pile for Tarmogoyf. Makes their Tarmogoyfs better, is what it comes down to. Am I somehow not dead by the grace of God? Or were they just auto-passing and they walked away from their computer? They might have been auto-passing and walked away from their computer. It is to a degree. Like, you kind of need to have some amount of cards in your deck with Faithless Looting to, like, get value out of your graveyard. Because, like, Faithless Looting, unlike Brainstorm, isn't card neutral when you cast the first one. So, like, if you don't have excess cards lying around, Faithless Looting does put you behind. Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Opponent? What are we thinking, opponent? All right, we're probably dead anyways, and we were just gonna blaze out. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off rather than making you all watch our opponent timeout. Everybody have a good evening, and I'll be live either tomorrow or Sunday night. And I will be sure to post on Twitter and in Discord for the subs to let you know when I know which of those 2 dates I'll be live. So I probably might not know until tomorrow afternoon. Everybody have a good night, and I'll catch all y'all later this weekend, hopefully. Everybody have a good start to your weekend.